Hello and welcome. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Or, as I like to call it, the Adventures of Henry. So, I really need to get to the bottom of what's going on here with a hermit. I mean, out here somewhere, there is a hermit. And I want to talk to him because the blacksmith's trying to get a sword from him. Apparently it's a sword he doesn't use. From what we understand, this hermit used to be fighting in wars or something, gave that up, and has become a hermit. Now, I've tried talking to him. The only trouble is he wasn't particularly friendly at all, quite frankly. So, it's saying that we need to find out the truth, a bit more information about this hermit. Now, I've been going around the place talking to people and it hasn't been very helpful. I think I need to maybe rethink this because I'm dressed up like this. I mean, my charisma's at about 12. I could probably improve that a lot if I got a different outfit, because this is not really geared up for, trying to have better conversations with people, I don't think. And I do have so like a noble outfit of some sort that I acquired, but I think it's back over at the inn. Though, rather than go all the way back there now, because, I mean, if I get that, I think it'll help. I might be able to better talk to people. But I think what I might do is spend some more time...
I apologise.
Oh, my fault. I wasn't watching where I was going. I think I'm going to spend a bit more time on alchemy, because I did manage to get a rather interesting potion, which is a weak bane potion. So that could come in useful against the humans down here. To be fair, they seemed a bit friendly, but I think it was somebody over here in the taverns wasn't overly fond of them. And to be honest, I'm not fond of them either, given the issues we had with them in the last place. So, yeah, I think I need to spend a lot more time getting better at alchemy. I mean, we're currently at level 10. But we can get a lot more things out of this. I mean, I seem to have gone down the path of secret matter, which gets us extra potions as we brew them. So I've missed out on this one, which kind of makes it so that, like, if you make a mistake, it's not as bad. But on the other hand, I do like this idea of getting more and more potions, because I could make a lot more money out of this in the process. That's what I'm thinking I could do with the money, because I don't know how much... Let's have a look. How much money have we got, actually? Yeah, I've got about 121 groschen at the moment. If I go back to here, where the inn is, if the gear that they've got, or that I've managed to acquire, isn't that good, there is a tailor over here that might sell me some better gear. And the thing is that I want some sort of baseline. The whole idea is just to get my charisma up higher. So rather than just go straight to them and buy things, I want to go back to the inn, pick some stuff up there. Gives me a baseline, otherwise I probably might end up buying stuff that's of no use to me, or not good enough. So yeah, I think we're going to spend quite a bit of time here doing some alchemy. Well, I had a plan, and it didn't quite work out, because I'm still at the alchemy bench here. It's getting on towards 5 o'clock in the morning. I was planning to head over to the inn a lot earlier, except I started to go and make... It was mainly the bane potion I was looking to make, trying to get a better version of that. And I then realised I didn't have the actual ingredients. It was like, yeah, so I've been having a look around to try and find some ingredients for that, and I couldn't find any in the apothecary over there didn't have any either, so that didn't help. So I've been making some other potions, but obviously it does take a while, a lot longer than I thought, to then start making all these potions. I was like, I'm looking to see what time it was, and it's like, oh right, it's that late. I'm going to head back to the actual tavern over here, or the inn, I'm going to have to swing a right there, aren't I, after the... down here. Now, can I encourage you to go that way? Can I not run her over? Oh, sorry! Yeah, I didn't. I deliberately tried to avoid you, and I don't know what it is. Whenever I try to avoid somebody, I seem to then hit them. It's like, this is terrible. I think subconsciously I'm just trying to run people over. If you're gonna cause mischief, I haven't got time for it.
Unless you want to end up the same way, keep going.
Yeah, I am. I've got better things to do, quite frankly. So the plan is to go and, well, I was going to get some sleep, but it's obviously almost 5 in the morning anyway, so it's like, well, what was the point? But I want to try and pick up the clothes. Oh, fudge sickles, I need to go. Hold on, horsey. I'm going in the wrong direction. Right, heading that direction, pebbles. Apparently that's the direction you need to be going in. Right, you go and follow that path instead. So yes, the plan is I want to... Alright, you follow the path or not? Seriously? The plan is... Oh, cool. I've got a plan. It's a cunning plan. So, as far as I remember, there's some clothes in the chest that I've got. And I think they're normal clothes, so they might be better for like charisma. So yeah, I'm thinking, oh, pick those ones up and then we can check those out. And see, that gives me better charisma. Maybe I can have a better chance of speaking to people. Oh no!
Whoa!
That four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I can't see. I don't have anything to like. I don't like have an audible warning or anything to warn you that like the horse is going backwards. And it does go backwards. It's pretty impressive, really. It'll go forwards and it'll go backwards. You're impressive, aren't you? You're very impressive. At least I'm impressed, anyway. Right, so I don't think I'm going to get much sleep. Probably won't get any, quite frankly.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, didn't see that. It's just a tad dark. Right, let's have a look in here, because I think there might be. I'm pretty sure I had some. Right, so there's that one there. Let's grab these. A short tunic, an ordinary coat, riding gloves, noble. These sound exciting. I think I'll just pick them all up. What the heck? I'm feeling generous. I'll just pick all of them up. Right. So if we go over to... So this will be our other outfit, shall we say. Right, so... armour. So that hat there has 14 charisma. 6, 2... Okay, so I think it's that hat. That's the hat we're going to be wearing. That's been decided. I have a short tunic, which is 11. An ordinary coat there, which is... Yeah, it's odd that, because that's 11. Trouble is, that's already in use on that. Ooh, fudgesicles. So that's 9. That's 8. How can a gallant coat be that bad? That's 6. So I think in this case, I'm going to have to find... I'm probably going to have to find something better than that. Riding gloves will give us 11. 12. 11. Interesting. So they're 12. They're 12. I'll stick with... Presumably, noble ones seem to make more sense. Surely they do. And the simple shoes. Now the soft shoes, that's 15. Right, simple shoes would be 5. Soft shoes, 8. That makes sense. A vagrant shoes probably wouldn't be that good. Now, interestingly, the work boots give me 12. Now the spectacles there boost my charisma by 25. Ooh, wow. So wandering around with... Hang on a minute. Why is my charisma only 15 if they're capable of 25? I'm puzzled. Let's grab some sleep. I'll probably go 2 hours is better than nothing. Yes, I hear you, doggy. I'll have to get you some... Oh yeah. I've never found anybody selling sausages for the dog. Right, so let's... Oh, I haven't said that. If I can get these tidied up, it'll be good. We'll get these washed.
Don't be a coward.
I haven't got time for those things. Right, let's see, just out of curiosity. So, dressed up as this, we're on 15. Yeah, so it's a slight improvement. Oddly enough, this stuff puts us on 10. It is only slightly worse than this. That's bizarre. I mean, we're not aiming to look particularly good in this gear. So there's other things we could do to improve that, maybe. I mean, that goes there. That would give us... Surely if we wear that, does that not give us a better... That boosts our charisma. I mean, a simple hood. I mean, I'll put these on just out of curiosity. So that goes underneath. I mean, we don't have a head collar. So this is more to do with the armor stuff. I mean, there is a coat, surely. So that's an ordinary coat versus a... So that's 9. 8. So that puts me on 13. So if I wash... Because that gets... I mean, I'm assuming the blood will put people off. I mean, I'm just saying. Yes, that's interesting. So wearing those is actually putting people off. So if we take that off, that makes no difference. If we take the hood off, that boosts to there. If we take the coat off, yeah, it puts us on 15. So what if we take... I mean, if we take the hat off. That's odd that. I would have thought we'd look better from that. But no, anyway, I need to swap this over. It seems we're going out and about. Oh, actually, I haven't said that. I've got some perk points, don't I? Since we were doing some alchemy bits and pieces, I've got some perk points for that. So there's the... Let's see, so there's Equilibrium 2. Oh, no, I think it's Secret of Matter that we probably want to go with because that gets us more potions. So we'll get that. So it's you either go with Matter or Equilibrium. So Equilibrium is for when you're making mistakes, whereas the Matter one gives you more potions, and more potions the more money you'll get, obviously, because you'll have more potions to sell. Or you'll have more potions to keep, depending on what you're doing it. Now that's interesting, while you're brewing your potions, yeah, that could be useful. That could be good. For each... Ah, so if you've taken a potion, you also get a bonus to vitality. Somebody who works from midnight to 4:30. Okay. That sounds. I think that's definitely something I want to add in. I've still got another perk point somewhere. Oh, that's going to survival. Probably with picking some flowers. We've got that one. So that's another one. Master Fletcher. That sounds interesting. Leshy. Heart Seeker. So that's if you hit someone in the chest with an arrow. No, I haven't read it yet. Yeah, that could be interesting. I haven't got around to actually hunting anything in the wild as such, but I think I might go with that one just because you can do more damage. Right, so that's the perk point. So that's not bad. I mean, we'll do better now. So, levels. Let's back up. Right, if you go and follow the path again. Seriously, why is that not a suitable road? Surely you can tell what the road is. I'm just saying. But no, I was trying to make the Bane potion anyway. If that doesn't work because it needs that Flyagric, we don't have any of that. And the apothecary didn't have any.
Go.
So I've made a few other potions, so I might be able to sell a few of those up. And it's interesting in that you can get dried herbs, which obviously last longer. The only drawback is you don't get as good a quality in the brewing potion process. I think I got quite a few of the things that I made came out as just like ordinary potions.
Whoa!
Looks a bit like me. Yeah, there was a few potions came out, and Henry commented on the fact that it would have gone better if the potions were fresh. So I'm assuming he was commenting on the. I remember there was one of them at least. Yeah, I think there's at least one of the ingredients was just dried herbs. So it doesn't just apply to like a specific herb as well. I mean, oops. Hang on. Don't run the guard over. I think it's a case of like, I think he was commenting on. Whoa! Stop. I think it's a case of if you're going to be making these potions, it's better to have fresh herbs, and they've all got to be fresh. Because I just had one ingredient that was nope.
Whoa!
I just had one ingredient that was dried herbs, and he wasn't really impressed. Understandable. Right, how much have we got? 121. I'm going to try and sell some of these brews off. And I think we'll go and see the tailor. Hello again.
Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
Well, it's what do you need, I think.
What do you have for sale?
Right, so if we go to... It's pity I couldn't split these out. I mean, it's quite convenient to bring them out, because these are the only things you'll buy anyway. But I was making things like Saviour Schnapps, Chamomile Brew, and the Nighthawk there. I mean, two of them came out weak because of the actual herbs being dried, so that was a pity. Oh, that's in one go, isn't it? So I've got quite a lot of weak Saviour Schnapps, whereas I've got quite a lot of normal Saviour Schnapps. So I'll add those. I'll sell all of those off. I think I'll sell some of these off because I don't probably need as many. Because these are more for going to sleep. Painkiller Brew, Saviour Schnapps. Oh, I've got 13 of them. I'm not actually using them, to be fair. Yeah, because that's, I mean, they are useful in that you can heal you. The only trouble is you'll get drunk. So I've got 5 there. We'll still have that one there plus that one there. So I've got quite a few to spare. These are definitely useful. But I couldn't find the ingredients for those, I don't think. Right, let's haggle away and see what we
I'd like
get
to do
out of
something
that.
about that price.
Gut. Versuchen wir's.
Ooh, wow.
Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
So that's not bad. Not bad a deal just for... Seriously, dog? That's not too bad of a deal for, you know, a few hours. Well, I say a few hours, it was quite a good one. Sorry, I have no idea. I don't care, I haven't even drunk anything. Yeah, we're all over the place, it seems.
So his neighbour went to the court, which decided to return to their original owner. But in the meantime, this swindler and trickster had slaughtered them.
Yeah,
and
that's
sold the meat to wagoners and
the tailor over here. So maybe, just maybe I can part with some of the bits and bobs I've got. Oh, we'll see. I'm going to have to get used to this, aren't I? That was the whole point. The whole point is to boost my charisma.
What'll it be this fine morning?
Trade.
What do you have for sale?
Right, so I'm going to sell off my bits and bobs. So, oh goody, you'll buy these. Yeah, sell that. I mean, it's a bit dirty. But I can't be bothered to clean them. I mean, that's a bit of effort, to be fair. I mean, there'd be a bit of effort involved if I cleaned them. I've no idea what I'm supposed to do. That wooden rosary, incidentally, I found that while I was just looking for herbs. There's a lucky find perk I've now got. I have no idea what to do with that, so I may as well sell it. Right, so that would do nothing for my charisma. A bohemian cap, which is interesting. Well, I haven't said that. That says it'll boost it by 6. You sure? 15. I'm a bit suspicious here because I've got. I mean that's 14. I mean, it's probably right. It's just, yeah, it's a boost by 6. Okay, we'll get that. Then there's the burger's hat. Now that's 18 instead of 20. The Burgundian hat is 20. So that's interesting. So that's the ones we're using. So these are 15. Cap with peacock feathers. Now that's interesting because that's a 23. So that might be more tempting then. And it's actually cheaper. Inconspicuous. 100. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, how many people go around with a cap with peacock feathers? Not many, to be fair. So I think we'll buy that one instead of that one. Because that's got a charisma of 23. That's all I'm interested in, is just getting better for the charisma. And I haven't said that. I mean, that's not doing me any favours. The embroidered one's 14. 18. Ooh, a frilled cap is 20. Hemmed hood 20. Yeah, quality is pretty good. Nobles, is there 23? 20 rather. Oh, it's not just about. I'm just looking at that and it's like, yeah, okay. I mean, that doesn't do me any favors. Well, there's the padded collar as 6. That could be useful, so we'll add that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything better than that. Okay, so then there's the coat. I don't have any coats. I don't know. So there's the ones that I've sold him. So that's 11 for one of these. 16 for a quilted coat. 17 if we go with the merchant's coat. Looks like I've probably sold one at some point. fitted coat. Oh, a fitted coat's 20. It's a bit, looks a bit shoddy if you don't. The embroidered is 11. Oh, that's just the shirt. Oh, okay, right. So there's the burger coat. So that's 17. It's an embroidered, so that's a 16. So we're not doing better with that one than the one above. The fitted coat, though, I mean, that's 20. I'm surprised at that. It looks a bit dirty to me. And that's 17 versus. I'm just surprised. It looks, to me, it just looks a bit dirty, but it's. See, I mean, that would do. It would cover. The trouble is, if you put that on, it would cover you over. I mean, 23. You've got to go with that. So we don't have a coat then. So you've either got a coat or just a body tunic. And there's the hose. So guarded hose is 16. So that's a slight boost to what I've got, which is, I'm surprised because I've got nobles. 14. Simple ones aren't helping. Old quilted nobles. So the noble ones will give me a +3 boost. Joint hose. 15. Oh, 16. So these ones seem to be better. So you can either just go for the simple red ones or have like alternating colours. Trouble is, to me, they always look dirty. They don't look so bad. It's still 16. Yeah, we'll go with those because that's +16. That's a +5 boost. There's no point getting them ones as well. So let's see. So we're going to get that. We're going to get that. We're going to get. I don't need these. There's the embroidered shirt, so we look a bit better. Oh, hang on a minute, that's 13. Hang on a minute. That doesn't seem right. Because that's 17 if you just put that on. Forget that one, and that's just +13. Although does that boost, because I would have thought if you've got a shirt underneath, nobody sees it anyway, surely. And that's 20 if you go with that one. I would have thought one of these would have been better, but yeah, fitted coat you can get for potentially 20. Just it looks dirty. Let's go with that one. That one there. Right, we'll buy that one. Forget that one. Because I would have thought that's not going to help if you can't see it. Then we need. Yeah, I've already got a hunter's belt. Got the hose. Now these. Do these do? I wonder if they do anything to boost for the. Do like any boost for the horse. So these are simple ones. I quite like these, but they're quite expensive. So the trader's got 359. We're buying 219. Craigie, what am I buying for that amount of money? I mean, 40 for the hose, 74 for that. Seems a bit strange. 34 for those, 6 for the 30 for them. Hold on. There's no point getting that one because that's 21. That's 21 versus my peacock one, which is 23. I thought I was selling him stuff worth like 300 or 131. Okay.
I'd like to do something about that price.
All right, I'm listening.
I wonder if I can try and pay something less.
Very well, then. Thank you, and take care.
Right. Actually, that looks a bit like what he's wearing. Right, so if we go for these, so I've now got that. So my charisma's still 16. Fudgesicles. The padded collar. Or burger coat. So charisma's now 22. Oh no! I bought two. Oh no! I bought more than one. I didn't mean to. Oh, fudgesicles. So that one's 20 versus 23. Put that on, Henry. Be a bit... So that's 22. Oh, that's a bit weird. What will that take? Ah, right, it's 2. Oh, well, I'll just keep them. What the heck? So that can go. Guarded hose. It's not making any difference, which surprises me. Yeah, because the charisma on that's 11 out of 12. So that's got better charisma, but we're not getting any higher than 12 for some reason. I'm confused.
What can I do for you?
I want to sell you these things back, actually.
What do you have for sale?
I'm just looking at that. That look to me. That looks terrible. It's got no fashion sense whatsoever. Well, when I say Henry, I mean, you know, just saying.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
How about you give me 27?
Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, sir, and come again.
Yeah, I would have thought our charisma would be a lot higher than 22, to be fair. I mean, I can boost it. Because I've got... Well, that's a thought. Did I not make some line potions? Ah, it doesn't. It comes under... Ah, yeah. I made these lion potions. Right, we'll go and head over here then. Because I want to get something for the dog. I don't think I've got anything for him. Oh no, I've got a chicken. I've got a chicken. It's okay. Doggy, come here. Come here, Mutt.
Look what I have for you.
Here. There's a chicken for you. Seriously, dude, don't trample on the chicken. You can eat it, you know. Just saying. That was the plan. I bought you a chicken. The expectation was you'd then eat it. And seeing as that you're a dog and you eat meat, I figured, you know. I mean, a chicken's made of meat, or it's got meat. It's mostly meat. Oh, I've used a perk. Balanced diet. Right, so here's the tavern. Right, so let's go and... It's not... Oh, there she is there, right. I want to try this out. Because I want to see if we... it comes under other, doesn't it? So if we go and put this on... So our charisma's now up at 29.
Ma?
Actually, I want to ask about the hermit.
I'd like to ask you about that hermit in Apollonia.
Go on then.
Right then. What do you know about the apparition that we heard about?
What do you know about this apparition?
Stanislav, the herds boy. He comes running into the village that night, all terrified, saying he'd seen a rider from hell in Apollonia. And the very next night, it appeared in the rocks below the road to Tahov. There's this conciliatory stone cross there. And the next day, it was at a funny angle. There's some devilry in it for sure.
Ah, okay. So we're making a bit of progress here. And where can I find this here herds boy?
Where can I find the herds boy?
Stanislav has a sheep pen in the meadow beyond the Troskovitz graveyard, right above the big crossroads outside Apollonia.
So that's around where the hermit is in. And where do these strangers come from?
Where did these peculiar monks come from?
Hard to say, but they rode in on well-fed horses.
Monks on horseback? That's definitely odd.
Well, Bashka the Butcher says they came from the bishop about that diabolical apparition. In short, the Inquisition.
Ooh. So not so much monks then. That's not good. And who is this hermit fella anyway, out of curiosity?
Who's this hermit fella, anyway?
No one knows. He settled in the rocks a few years back. Folk used to go to him for various healing ointments or advice.
And what has he got to do with this apparition?
Well, he was at death's door recently, bedridden, and then suddenly he's got his health back. Just like that. And he's like a different man since then. He sends everyone who goes to see him packing. Mark my words. He sold his soul to the devil to get better. And the devil sometimes comes here on the prowl for unwary souls.
Oh dear. Who actually saw this apparition by the cross then?
And it was the herds boy who saw it by the cross, or someone else?
The apothecary's wife, Gerda. Ask her yourself. She's not been herself ever since, poor woman.
Okay, so I need to talk to Gerda and the shepherd boy then. So how do I get to... I know how to get to the hermit. Well, I'll ask you, fine. How do I actually get to the hermit?
How do I get to the hermit?
You're asking for trouble, lad. But all right, if you insist, you go through Apollonia, along the path below the rocks, till you reach the point where it crosses the stream. And from there, you take the path uphill to the left, leading into the rocks.
Christ, what's the hold up?
Okay. Is there any chance we can do some trade?
What do you have for sale?
Ooh. Schnapps. I'm really looking for something for the dog, just on the off chance. Okay, well, I'll get him some of that. Shrinking dye. What's the point of that?
A word about the price.
Very well.
How about I give you something for your troubles?
Here. And something for your trouble.
Well, well, thanks a lot.
Interesting. To go around dressed like this seems to be an improvement. People seem to have a bit more respect for Henry here now for some reason. I don't know why, but you know. I mean, when you think about it, if you go with like that, he looks a bit intimidating to some extent. The things you do, but that's interesting. That seems to have worked a bit, and that boost from the lion portion seems to have helped. Right, who else?
You smell nice.
Thanks, Gerda.
Good day to you.
So, out of curiosity, what did you see by the cross?
I'd like to ask you about something.
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Go away, please.
But it's important. But I'd like to help.
Wait, Gerda. I didn't come to mock you. On the contrary, I want to help you.
Really?
I believe you really did see something. But I want to know what it really was.
So, what do you want me to tell you?
Okay, so where did you see this apparition?
What's this place where you saw the apparition?
It's a conciliatory cross, erected in the memory of some innocent's death. They say some years ago, a young fellow killed himself on account of an unhappy love affair. He jumped from a cliff.
And the day after you saw the apparition, the cross was at an angle.
Aye, all askew. Everyone here saw it. I didn't go back. I can't.
And what happened with the apparition?
Relax, Gerda. Have a think, and then tell me what happened with the apparition.
It was the day before yesterday. I was picking marshmallow roots above the rocks. It grows by the cross there, near the big dry tree not far from the road to Tachov. I didn't get home till after dark when I suddenly realized I didn't have my knife.
So you went back to the cross?
God have mercy. He hopped up right out of the ground in front of me. He was all in black and he was grinding his teeth. I started to scream. There was something glinting in the dark and this clanking sound, and I just turned and scarpered.
That's all?
At one point I turned around and I saw a dark shadow darting across the field. Proper flying along it was, like the devil, and heading straight to Apollonia.
Curious. Well, okay. I mean, I'll go and find out what happened.
Don't worry, Gerda. Nobody's going to make fun of you anymore. I'll find out what it was all about and what you really saw there.
What do you think happened?
Well, it's too early until I actually go and investigate it.
I don't know yet, but you needn't fear. Everything will get cleared up soon.
Thank you. By all the saints, thank you. But please, come and tell me how it turned out. I'll make it worth your while.
Interesting. So the other person, I think she was saying a shepherd boy. So Stanislav. So Stanislav, I think he said it was. Is he not somewhere? I mean, that's point B. That's where the hermit is. So where's? Ah, yeah. Right. So it's down here. So we need to go down there to see the. Because I know she said it was around Apollonia where he was. Mikey. She saw.
Gerda really did see something. That cross hides a secret.
I'm just a tad concerned here because we could be dealing with somebody who got out of the grave, which is a bit worrying. Don't think putting all this armour is going to help me with somebody who isn't alive. Don't feel all that. I'm not getting a warm, fuzzy feeling. Right. So I've spoken to these people. So where's the cross that she talked about? It's right over here. Right.
What smells good here?
Me, apparently. It's interesting how you're getting that comment. It's like how people are saying how you smell good. It's this lion perfume that we've got. It's actually lasting quite a bit longer than I thought. Because there's like there's two perfumes you can get. You can get one that's isn't as effective, but it lasts longer. On the other hand, you can get one, which is this one I've got. So hang on, there's one that's weaker but it lasts longer, and then there's this one which is stronger but doesn't last as long. So that's a big jump. I think it took it up by. I think it took my charisma up by like 7. I wish I'd known about those earlier, because then these are sort of things I should have been thinking of with our other problem we ran into. I seem to be able to better convince people. I would assume so. If you got better charisma, it would make more sense. I'm just puzzled as to why it doesn't keep going up because of the Oh, there's a wolf. What do you want? Go away. Go on, shoot. I can't see. Oh, there's more than one of you. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense when there's more than one of you. Oh, that's something I'm thinking of doing, is getting a better weapon as well. You picked a nice in there, Mutt. Bad wolf. Not you. You're a good dog. These are bad wolves. They're being naughty. Hello. Was that a deer? Oh right, it was a tree. It's a tree. I just saw this thing sticking around. I think, is that a tin? Don't even think about it. Seriously, don't even think about it. I'm not in the mood.
The conciliatory cross. A memorial to the unfortunate death of that young man. But I'm more interested in what secrets it conceals now.
Okay. Those walls better not come back.
Fresh soil. Someone was digging here recently. It doesn't look like an apparition, Gerda.
Hang on a minute. Chronicle of the Knight's Cross. Seneschal Ambrose's decree. Oh, letter about the Order's commandery fire. Crusader cloak. And a Crusader of the Red Star Waffenrock.
You didn't take either the coin or the books.
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously. Bad wolf. Bad wolf. Where's that? There's usually 3 of them. Now that's interesting because the hermit, as far as I think, did you not say that he'd originally been on the with the Crusades? Because I know he'd been like Martin. I think he'd been involved with wars in his past, and then he ended up becoming a blacksmith. Now this hermit that we're told about was as far as I remember, I think he was I'm pretty sure he said he'd been in an army, but I'm wondering if this relates to him. I mean, would make sense because that's it. Because I mean, you can see the cross on the gravestone. Intrigued. Right, so there's the Chronicle of the Knights of the Cross. The history and rise and fall of the noble order of the Knights of the Cross. It's a long story about the Knights of the Cross then. Which makes sense. Now that one is an appointment decree of Knight Ambrose to the honourable role of Seneschal of the Knights of the Cross. And that's who we're on about. Hermit. Ambrose, I think, is the hermit. Brother Ambrose is given 2 good riding horses in each. The service of an archer and 2 squires. So I think this is what he was doing before. And then you've got an old letter about the order's commander. That's a letter to the seneschal, a mysterious informer. On the trail of a fire at the order's commandery at the old town of Prague. Ah, okay. Now this is interesting. So I'm wondering if this relates to... I mean, I've got to assume it relates to our hermit. Maybe this is what he was. He was in this order, and he's since given that life up to become a hermit. So he was in the hermit. So he's since given that up to become a hermit. I could have sworn there was something else I picked up. There's bows that we need to dispense with. That's the only thing I'm seeing is that Crusader Waffenrock there. Food, books. There's mostly these items here. Other Oh, that was it. It was a Crusader cloak. So that's new. So has the hermit buried... He buried all these old things here. All these books, but he kept the cloak, and only now he's dispensed with the cloak. Crikey, there's all this stuff I need to sell on the horse as well. Oh, I forgot about all these things I've got on there. They're not fresh, but they're... So where are we at then? So we know as much that we know about that grave and we've now got items from it. So I suppose I need to go and talk to this witness then. Bicycles. So there might be other... There's another villager in still here to talk to then apparently. Well, hang on, is that not the same one? I might still go back and just talk to the shepherd. Yeah, because I mean, I get the impression obviously he wanted to get rid of his old life, so it looks like he's been in the Crusades, thrown that life away because of what he'll have been through, presumably. And then he's into this. It's interesting that what's this fire though got to do with it all?
Go!
Curious. Right, where's the shepherd boy though? He was down here, isn't he? Oh, did I not get a perk point or something? Yeah, I've got 2 perk points. Right, so none of them in the main ones. Skills, Houndsmaster Scholarship. Oh, okay. Liberal Arts. Oh, you can recognise the difficulty, but not your chances. So you've still got to make a decision on that. Now that's required for these things here. Now, a contemplative person. So as long as you sit down or remain still, you'll get that. You'll get your energy back. Oh, now that is useful, that. And you'll improve those. So actually, those 2. Ooh. Definitely want to do that. I think that's definitely useful. It doesn't cancel any of the others out, so that is definitely good. And that's it. I can't get any further with... I wonder though, I mean, you can have up to 277 perks. I mean, I don't particularly see a benefit to that one. Yeah, at the moment I'm not seeing a benefit to that one. I don't know if it's going to stop me learning things and other things, so I'm going to leave that out for now. I don't know if there's just so many perks available, but you just can't have all of them.
Quick!
And I don't know if you can reset all of this. You know, change your mind, bring some potion, and then you just change your mind after that. That's it. Can you jump? Oh yes, you can. Cool. Except it wears you out. Why am I not surprised it's going to wear you out? Go! Crazy things like that. There's a bit of a path here. Where's that leading to? Presumably down there.
Go!
Go, go, go. Go on, Pebbles. You just follow the path. Woohoo! That was going to be embarrassing. Watch the trees. Just see. Yeah, try not to crash into the trees, even though I'm kind of like pointing you in that general direction. I know. I've no idea what I'm doing. But I'm trying. Don't get me wrong, I am trying. Right, so this is where we want to be. Hang on, doggy. Leave the sheep alone. We'll have none of this funny business. As in, don't want to get into trouble. Hang on a minute. What's my charisma like at the minute? 22. Right, because that's because that iron line portion's worn off. Is this who I think it is? Check Stanislav. That's it.
Greetings. What do you want?
I heard you've seen an apparition.
I hear you saw some diabolical apparition. Is that true?
Was it the bailiff who sent you? Or old Croper?
No. I want to go to Apollonia to see Ambrose, the hermit. I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition. So I need to know what you saw that night.
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal. It reeks of fire and brimstone.
Oh, I don't want to force him down that path. Yeah, but the thing is, as odd as it may seem, I actually do know how to deal with evil spirits.
I know how to deal with evil spirits. I know a spell. Want to learn it?
Of course!
Say after me. Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana. Remember that. You just have to say it, and you'll drive away the devil.
My God, what a spell! It's clear you know your stuff. What did you want to know?
You. Well, actually, what I was asking before, I want to know about this apparition. I mean, what did you see? You know. Yeah, what did you see that night?
What exactly did you see that night at the crossroads?
A diabolical apparition. A black rider on a black horse flew into Apollonia. His eyes glowed, and his horse was black as charcoal. He turned this way and that a couple of times at the crossroads, and then darted off into the rocks. To the hermit's place, I'm sure.
He turned this way and that. That's strange. Would the devil not know the way?
I'm telling the truth. Gerda from the apothecary saw him too.
So why on earth would the devil go and see the hermit, though?
But the hermit helps people, though, doesn't he?
Aye, he did. Only now they're saying he was at death's door and sold his soul to the devil. And that was the horseman.
Ooh. But why would he sell his soul to the devil? I mean, you said he was near death's door, I suppose. So could be that, but why do you think?
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as a pauper in his hut?
Who knows what's going on in them rocks? Some devilish trickery for sure. God be with you, good sir.
Curious and curiouser. So they're all into the same thought. I mean, I could head over here then. 'Cause, I mean, to be fair, I mean, if somebody saw us, they might get
That herds
funny
boy
idea.
really did see something. And the trail leads into the rocks.
Oh, fudgesicles, I've got to get washed here. Yeah, could have smelled nicer. Right, is anything here dirty? No. Well, all my clothes are dirty. There's not a lot I can do there. Until I find like a bathhouse or something. Intriguing. I'm intrigued. So he's I mean, he's just seen a black rider. That doesn't because I mean that's a thought. Because I mean that cloak. I mean that cloak's black. There was something else I picked up which is black. The Waffenrock. Yeah, I mean that's black.
Quick!
I mean, it is tempting to put it on, but I mean, I'm not on that order. Could get into a heap of trouble pretending I am. I don't really want to pretend I'm something I'm not. Which is what we're doing anyway, to be fair. Yeah. So I'm still up for the port. I just know they saw something. It sounded like they saw somebody dressed in black, and presumably they went to that. Oh, whoa. Yeah, they went to that grave, but it didn't involve a body. It involved. Don't even think about it. I'm serious. I haven't got time for you. Don't get any funny ideas. So I need to be right over there though. Oh, crikey. Keep your, keep your opinions to yourself if you don't mind. Right, can we go down there? Should we go down there? Yeah, so all I know so far is they saw somebody on a horse, black horse, dressed in black. I mean, if they were looking this way and that way, they were either trying to avoid, they were either trying to see if anybody else was around, in which case they didn't want to be seen, or they were trying to look for something. They were trying to look for directions to somewhere. Now that doesn't sound like the devil by any stretch of the imagination. It sounds like some other black rider. No. I'm going off at a bit of a tangent there. I think it was just somebody trying to... Oh, hello. There's a black horse there. Is that a coincidence? That's a black horse. I know, there's a black horse here. That's what I'm thinking.
Huh. A horse? What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look.
Okay, how do I get in there? Can I climb over the fence, maybe? Have you seen a way in? Oh, why did I have to take that path? Hang on.
A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herds boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
Now, do I have to wait for somebody to come and collect you? Hang on, doggy. I know you're trying to be helpful, but I'm trying to look for something. Or is that what you're talking about? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Oh, this is a hard one. Oh. Hang on, doggy. I'm trying to break into a lock. Oh. Fudgesicles. Apparently I'm not good at breaking into locks. Don't know if you know about that, but I'm not good at breaking locks. It's around... Where's the sweet spot? It's around here somewhere. It's there. Ah, but... Why are you being difficult? Oh, that's it. You're a hard lock. That's why. It's alright for you. You're not the one trying to break into somebody's chest.
Oh, bloody hell.
I need better practice on these looks. It's somewhere around... Somewhere around there. I need easier looks. I need to practice on... I need to practice on easier looks. Yeah. It's gonna be...
Shit.
Oh! I need to probably go out at night and start breaking into people's houses and whatever. I mean, I don't necessarily need to get anything from them.
Damnation.
I'm not going to get anywhere at this rate. Because that's a hard lock. I mean, I've only got as far as like... Yeah, I've only got as far as very easy looks. I need more practice. So until I can find out more about that, I'm stumped. Is this what you were looking for, Dougie? Oh. Ooh. And that's bleach. Oh, hang on. You've got a key on you, haven't you? Is that key by any chance that you found there, Dougie? The key for the chest? Now I'm suddenly concerned about what he's growling at. What's he growling at? Aha. Oh. Doesn't tell me anything. I was hoping it might have told me something useful. So I've got to get the sword somehow, find out about the hermit. Go back and talk to the villagers again. So I found the horse. The horse is just a normal horse. I mean, what's this place here? So somebody's been living out here. Yeah, someone's been living out here for a while. It says it's an abandoned camp now, there's nobody here. Makes me wonder what the horse is doing here though still. 'Cause it's fairly recent, it's not that long ago since somebody... Yes, it looks like it's overgrown. I mean, it seems like the apparition, I think, was what? Yesterday or fairly recent or something. I mean, do I wait around here and see if anybody comes to get the horse, or do we just let it slide for now? I mean, it's suggesting I need to go back. I mean, he won't talk to me. Kind of makes me think I should be going back to the village then and having a chat with people, because I mean at the moment people are kind of reluctant to say anything because of the devil. I mean, I could go and chat with her and tell her it was just a normal person, it wasn't the devil. That's pretty much for certain. Just a normal person dressed up in black. Exactly. This is very strange. Very strange indeed.
I was never meant to be a warrior.
Get up now!
Stop screaming, for the love of God.
I was a peasant. My place was around the forge. Or the pub.
Drinks around the house!
But adventure found me. And I found... this lot.
Watch out, here we go. Henry, our hero Henry, the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man!
I only hope I live long enough To avenge the ones I lost.
Well, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right?
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight.
There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
You have to fight till the bitter end.
The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.